This is Speaking of Pets podcast, where we offer you up-to-date, science-based, accurate information.
Oh, Gizmo. Good kitty. You're such a good kitty.
And they're looking up and howling in unison.
If it affects pets, we'll talk about it. The Speaking of Pets podcast is sponsored by Blue Buffalo Veterinary Diets. Love them like family, feed them like family. So where are we today? We are at Back to the Wild in Castalia, Ohio, at a wildlife rehabilitation center with Mona Rutger, who has been on the show many times with us. She's almost a co-host.
Yep.
And we are seeing some really cool monarch butterflies, some chrysalis, and also we're going to be seeing an eagle and various owls. So we're so excited.
And there was a snake loose in the office, and we're not going back in.
We're not going in there until we know it's confined.
Secure.
Look at you, Nida. She got her shirt on. Oh. And you remember Janet?
Oh, it's nice to finally meet you.
I feel like I've met you.
And I know I'm taller in person.
You really are.
She is. Amazing. She's a tall little sister.
This is gorgeous.
It is, isn't
I know.
it?
I told
It's
you.
really-
You fall in love with
I
it.
see all the things that give me a heart attack and the eyesores, and
And we
I
don't
didn't
see
go to bed
those.
last night at all.
Oh.
I cleaned.
This is my friend Jackie, who reminds me of you because she's an animal lover and rescuer too.
I can't wait just to listen to you.
She and I used to work together. So
well,
you
they're
guys have
just-
been here a while. Oh yeah, go.
These, we can release these butterflies if
Oh
you
my
want. We raise these and tag them for their migration to Mexico. So see them all in there, and then these are ones that are coming out of their chrysalids.
Look at that.
And
Oh my gosh.
we've got all
is
ages and
beautiful.
stages of them. But we can release these and
Okay.
get that on. We have the kids go 1, 2, 3, be
Oh,
free,
I bet the kids
and they
loved it.
they
Oh.
whether it's an eagle or butterfly, we say 1, 2, 3, be free.
Aw.
And they always get a kick out of that.
Oh, I hear something. Who's that?
That's the eagle.
Oh, that's the
See,
eagle.
Hollywood's not happy with that call because it's kind of a wimpy cackle.
Uh-oh.
So when Hollywood makes a movie, they want it to be very impressive.
Oh, is that right?
So they dub in the voice of the red-tailed hawk, but they show an eagle.
And we know that
Soaring
voice
over-
of the red-tailed hawk.
Soaring over the mountains, letting out this piercing scream, but eagles can't do that. So Hollywood's misleading. I hand washed every one of these.
Oh,
with
you
Windex. It took me 9 hours.
I feel I put her to too much work
I didn't go
now.
to bed at all last night because I did everything inside. I mean, I took the eggs and a brush. I'm in my kitchen sink with Dawn dish soap. I scrubbed every turtle shell.
Oh my god.
I even soaked the white turtle shell in Clorox.
Well, I
which-
have to tell you,
brightness.
it looks beautiful.
Well, thank you, but by tomorrow it'll be speckled
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
spotted
true.
from bugs. These caterpillars here are making
The green
they're hanging in this J.
Yeah.
When you touch them, they pull up.
Yeah.
They hang in a J, and for 8 hours.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, before your eyes, and you know what? It might happen while you're here. They split the skin the final time, and they make a chrysalis.
That's amazing. Is the light blue one an early
2
stage?
minutes. It's
Really?
done- they do it. It's this one right here by my finger.
Yeah.
He's going to do it while you're here. And
Really?
that's really rare to catch because it takes 2 minutes for him to go from this
To
to that. And you won't even believe you saw it. You just stand there and you just, it's a miracle to watch. What happens, his skin will split right here. Let me show you.
Okay.
First of all, these are larvae still eating. They're not big enough yet to make their
Oh my
chrysalis. They're
gosh.
all ages.
Wow. I
And,
hope she doesn't put the plant in there, Janet.
They might like it.
Yeah,
No,
they might.
They only eat milkweed.
And look at their poop.
Yep.
Can always tell when you've got like caterpillar
And it's
poop.
called frass.
What is it? Frass.
Insect poop is frass.
Frass.
But mammals is called scat.
Scat. Yes,
What is
I
it?
remember that.
F-R-A-T?
But see,
F-R-A-T?
no, frass.
S.
F-R-A-S-S.
That's a good crossword clue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at, they come out of the monarch
Oh my
female,
God.
lays her egg on a milkweed leaf.
Yeah.
3 days later, he eats his eggshell and comes out.
Yeah.
He sheds 4 times or molts. And then he makes this little silk button.
Yeah.
Like all these little silk things. And he hangs in a J for 8 hours. That whole thing takes 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
So they go from that egg to that big caterpillar in
Yeah.
2 weeks, which means if we grew at that growth rate, we would be the size of a school bus when we're 6 weeks old. 6 weeks old, we'd
We
be
need
the
to be
size of
putting
a school
microphones
bus.
on them.
No, no.
Yes, especially
So-
on her.
Then after 8 hours, the skin will split, and in 2 minutes go from that to that.
Wow.
And you don't even believe your eyes. Then it reconstructs and reorganizes the liquid in here because it's just like a metabolic soup. There's nothing in there but liquid, like a water balloon. But it's forming and putting all the cells in the right order to make eyes and wings.
Like
and,
an embryo.
yeah, and it comes out
Oh my God.
That's
2
crazy.
weeks later. The whole thing's 1 month.
Oh, he's hanging straight now.
Oh, he's going to do.
Is he?
You're going to get to see
He's
this.
kind of
Where is he?
down. He's right. This
one?
guy. Yeah.
For this to happen,
Wow.
it's unbelievable because you can't time it. It never happens like this. This is a miracle. You guys have some kind of voodoo.
Imagine.
Now what's going to happen? He's going to shove that skin all the way up to the top.
Look at that.
Here's the miracle. He's going to swing around and swing to knock off this shed skin when it gets to the
Okay.
top. But stop and think about it. There's nothing in that bag but water. How is he moving? Where's the energy come from? It's like he knows what to do to get rid of the skin. And yet there's nobody in there. There's no
Right.
caterpillar, no butterfly.
Oh my gosh.
This is a
You're
miracle.
right. That's amazing that the timing
I'm
is
so
like that.
happy this
Yeah,
happened.
me
It's
too.
like I couldn't have planned it.
No.
And
Oh wow.
we
Look
could
how
have we
fast.
could have walked down there at the wrong time and come back and it would
Yeah,
be
that's
done.
true.
That other guy stood here 10 minutes and
Oh.
I told him, I said it might be like a half hour
The
yet.
guy from CNN?
No, it was a tree guy
Look at
wanted to look
that.
at trees.
That's so cool.
You haven't seen nothing
It's
yet.
3/4
Wait
done.
till you see what he does.
Oh gosh.
This is a miracle. See, that
Oh, my
skin can
goodness.
cause bacteria if it stays on him.
Okay.
So he wants to knock it off.
Okay.
And
Are they all male?
no,
We don't know.
Yeah, you can tell on
Oh.
the chrysalis. You can look at it, and it's really hard. But
That
there's
is
this little
amazing.
teeny thing to look for. You can tell easy on the butterfly, but on the chrysalis, it's really hard.
Look at
Now he's going to
that.
start swinging, and you will never
Okay.
see. I really want to get rid of this.
I do
one.
Yeah, 'cause
too,
it's
but
in
I
the
didn't want to
way.
It's going to
ask.
bother him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he swings that wide. He's busy.
Okay, here he goes.
There
He's
he
going to
goes.
start doing a jig.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Now you have to understand, this is going on every day in nature. And it could be high winds, it could be pouring rain, it could be storming, and they
snowing.
still survive it.
Oh my
How can
goodness.
anything that delicate be that amazing? Now look,
at-
watch him.
he is. There he goes.
He's going to... Now, I will warn you,
Okay.
every now and then one of these just let go and fall and splat.
Oh, gosh.
It breaks and it's
And
like a
that's the
water
end of it,
balloon.
yeah.
It hardly ever happens, but
You
this
never
is
know.
too good to be true
Yeah.
that this happened.
Look
See,
at
he's going to
that.
knock that off.
Are those legs that we see?
No, that's his antenna,
antenna. Okay.
hanging down. But how is he moving? I
I
want to
don't
know.
know.
Oh, there it goes.
That was
I
it.
want to know.
Wow.
And then here's another part to this incredible story and life cycle. First of all, only about 2 eggs out of 400 become a butterfly. The rest get
400.
parasitized, they get eaten by
Oh, sad.
spiders and beetles and
Yeah.
maybe
Wow.
sprayed with pesticides.
They look so delicate.
I know. Oh, the native women in New Guinea wear these on their ears, and they time the ceremony with the emergence of the butterfly. So I saw a picture in National Geographic. They're dancing with live butterflies hanging on
Oh
their
my
ears.
gosh. Look
And
at
the
him.
thing
wiggle.
is, the butterflies don't fly away because they aren't dry enough to. They have to be like dry for 10 hours to fly. Look at him.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Now in
It's
another...
such a brilliant green too.
Yeah, it's such a
almost
pretty,
neon.
pretty green. And there's gold. Look at the gold flecks. Now, what will happen is within about an hour, that'll be waxy and kind of
Oh, is that
hard.
right?
But right now, it's very, very soft.
Yeah, he
and
looks
fragile.
like really like nubile. You know, like real, like
How come
Soft.
that one is darker than all the other ones?
Because
Like
it's
that
going to
bluish
come
one?
out.
Yeah,
It's
'cause he's
ready
over
to come
here.
out.
oh
they,
right.
They get clear
that
right
stage.
before they come out.
Okay.
And the other reason might be
And then
it's
look at these guys.
parasitized and it's no
But look
good.
at them hanging in there.
Oh yeah.
Guess what happens? This is horrible, but nature is nature. There's a wasp
I've seen
and a
them.
fly. Their mission is to find caterpillars and inject their eggs inside them.
Oh my god.
And the wasp larvae eat the caterpillar from inside. And then they make their chrysalis, they haven't died yet, and out comes an adult wasp.
I've
Oh
seen them
my-
on those big green caterpillars.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them.
Those
on
are
there.
wasp
I
eggs,
felt
too.
so sorry. I took them off the poor
Oh,
caterpillar.
I was too late. Yeah.
it?
That's after they came out of the caterpillar and made their cocoon. It's horrible.
I know that's a horrible thing.
I'm just so excited.
That is
See
so
this
cool.
antenna right here?
Yes, yes.
That's what you asked if it was.
That's what I wondered what that
No,
was.
this one's nowhere near ready. They
Okay.
hang super limp like they're threads. They look like thread just hanging there. None of these are ready.
Can't get over the timing of that.
That was
Unbelievable
cool.
that we
Is this
got
ready
to see
to-
that.
are you-
Are you
Can
good?
she put
Oh,
it
yeah,
down
I'm
now?
good, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm so happy that.
Yay,
Oh
well
my
done.
gosh.
They haven't figured out what the gold does. They
'Cause
don't
they
know if
have
it
them
has
too.
to do with the
Yeah.
markings on the butterfly, if it's a predator deterrent. They don't know. The scientists still haven't figured it out.
Wow.
They've figured out a lot of other things on here, and these are not cocoons. These are chrysalids.
Chrysalis,
Or
right.
chrysalis, plural's chrysalid, or chrysalises is acceptable. The thing is, moths come out of cocoons.
Oh,
Butterflies come out of chrysalis.
Okay, good. That's
So
true.
only moths come out of cocoons.
How long do they live?
You're gonna not believe this. 3 to 5 weeks is it for the adult butterfly. But in that time, it mates, lays eggs, and dies. Then its offspring go
To
further
Mexico?
north. Well, first they're going across the United States north.
Right.
Okay, they start in the southern, border of the United States in the spring. They live 3 to 5 weeks, breed, lay eggs, and die. Their offspring go further north. 4 generations do that till they get all the way up into Canada.
Canada. Okay.
Then it's September, and the day length is shortened,
Yes.
and the weather's cooler, and that triggers, just like it triggers trees and plants to
Yeah.
go into a dormant state. Those butterflies, the same exact butterfly that's the 4th generation across the country, instead of living 3 to 5 weeks, that group in September gets to live 9 to 10 months.
And those are the ones that go to
They're
Mexico.
the ones that go to Mexico.
They have to fly over an ocean.
Yep,
The
Gulf
fourth
of
generation,
Mexico.
though.
They have to come all the way down from Canada, and they group together all over in mass. The monarchs
Yes, yes.
join each other. You might be lucky to see a tree like this.
Yeah.
Looks like orange dead leaves hanging.
Because they're all on
Yeah.
there.
They just look at how this is when they land.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And so that's in Mexico where they cover the trunks of the trees. But the thing is, that last generation has to cross the whole country, go down to the Gulf, cross the Gulf, go into the mountains of Mexico, winter there till it's warm enough the following spring. So they live at 9 to 10 months. Guess what? They've never been there before. There's nobody to follow. They just automatically go where their ancestors went. They didn't follow anybody. They just knew to go there. Like they have GPS in their heads. Their offspring is who comes back. They don't come back.
Oh,
it's a one-way
right.
trip.
Oh,
They die in Mexico.
do they go through 4 generations to come back too? Once you see what I'm saying,
No, they
they
the
have
ones
the babies
in Canada
there.
go all the way across
Right.
the country and join all the ones here and all the way down, and they all go to Mexico. Most of them, the following spring, like in February, they fly out of the forest in Mexico. They go out and find milkweed because that's the only plant they lay their eggs on.
Right.
And they, breed, lay eggs, die, and their offspring know to cross the Gulf and come back into the U.S. They've never been here before.
And they know how
Nobody
to get
to
there.
follow, but they just come.
That's crazy.
And then they start that generational thing again.
Wow.
So it's just one generation going down.
Right.
But
4 on the way
coming
back.
Hey, did you know that Blue Buffalo makes prescription diets that are formulated by animal nutritionists and veterinarians? and they're used for dietary needs such as kidney support, gastrointestinal support, weight management, and our favorite, allergy and skin problems.
They make a food allergic diet that's an alligator-based called NP or a hydrolyzed salmon-based for dogs and cats called HF.
So please, ask your veterinarian about Blue Buffalo prescription diets.
Hi everyone, I'm Larry. Some of you know me as Grandpa Larry. And I run Larry's Animal Safari on YouTube, where we share sweet and educational videos about baby gorillas, zoo animals, and the amazing teams who care for them. If you love animals of all kinds, I'd love to have you join us. You'll meet little ones like Jamila and Kayembe, learn how zoo families grow, and enjoy real moments that bring joy and curiosity to animal lovers everywhere. Just search Larry's Animal Safari on YouTube, or click the link in the show notes. New videos go up weekly, and each one supports awareness for animal care and conservation. Thanks to Speaking of Pets podcast for all they do. Now, let's get back to the show.
This gives kids a chance to see the difference between hawks and owls, but mainly to understand how they fit into the food chain, how critically important they are, because they control populations of rodents.
Yep.
Big time. I mean, they're necessary. And then we tell the kids, you know, if a hawk eats a snake who ate a frog, who ate insects, how that's the food chain.
Yes.
But if the insects were poisoned, then whatever ate the insects got poisoned, and it goes all the way back through the food chain.
Wow.
And we're one of those links in the food chain. We are at the end of that food chain. And these guys are environmental indicators. They warn us of the condition of the planet. They let us know if something's haywire out there. The eagles warned us that DDT was in the environment.
That's right.
And in our food chain, they were storing it in their cells to the point that they couldn't have offspring anymore. Their babies were so full of DDT, the eggshell broke before the babies could develop all the way in them.
Wow.
So in 1979, there were only 4 pair of eagles left in the state of Ohio.
Wow.
Today, there's over 960
Wow.
nests,
Wow.
I think. Thank you, hon. I
Wow.
appreciate it very much. Thank you. You might want to take
Now,
this.
is this a barn owl?
This is a barred.
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 B-A-R-R-E-D or B-A-R-D?
She's staring a hole through me. People think that, oh, look, she loves you. Like, no, she does not love us. She wants to know what we're going to do to her, when we're going to touch her. Thanks, Jess. And, you know, she's just watching every move I make.
Oh, yeah.
It's not because she has affection for me. They're not built like that. They're hardwired to be wild. Even though we love them, they don't really love us back. But again,
Look at this one coming. This is a
we
barn
can
owl.
tell from their population
Love the
numbers,
face.
or, you know, the prey they eat. If that's becoming too big a numbers, we know then the predator might be in trouble. You know, there's less of them, so now we have more
He's going in the barn.
mice and rats. These guys just keep things in balance. And the other thing they do is they only eat the weak and the sick.
Right.
So when they cull out those weak and sick ones, that allows nature to let the best genes reproduce.
That makes sense.
You know, and then
Get him.
nature, through natural selection, we have stronger, healthier populations.
Wow.
So they actually make populations of what they prey on healthier and stronger.
Right. That makes
And,
sense.
They are gorgeous.
but
Look at
sadly,
him. He's like peeking out.
you know, these guys get rodenticide all the time. They eat a mouse
Oh,
that
it's
somebody
terrible.
Yeah.
put poison out.
Oh, yeah. Or when you put rat poison out, they'll
Who's that?
That's the barred owl.
calling
she may
to this
answer.
one.
She may answer.
Will this one answer?
Sometimes. I want you to watch some
Okay.
of the adaptations that owls have. They're just incredible. Owls' ears are asymmetrical. So owls have one ear up high
Yes.
and one ear down low. Their ears are offset. So that allows them to triangulate and pinpoint the exact distance, level, and direction a sound came from. Without even seeing it, they with perfect accuracy,
That's amazing.
they can, you know, go to their prey because of those
way
specially
it's-
placed ears. Now, hawks' ears are symmetrical right across from each other because their hunting is different, you know, the way
Okay.
they need to hunt. If you
I didn't mean to do that.
owls' eyes are fixed in their sockets. They don't move. They can't look to the left or the right or up or down. Their eyes are just fixed. So they, in order to see over there, their whole head has to
Hello,
turn.
what are we doing?
And you have to remember, these are disabled birds.
Yes.
They cannot fly well enough to hunt.
Right.
Something has happened to them in their accident in nature, whether hit by a vehicle, hit power lines. Something has disabled them to the point that they either will die, or if we can use them as powerful teaching tools to benefit other
Yes.
wildlife,
Right.
we have to get federal and state permission to be allowed to do that. But it makes such a positive impact and gets people to care.
Yeah.
This is what he would be doing in the woods during the day. He'd find a tree with a hole in it, a cavity, and he'd chill out all day. He'd sleep
However, it
in
looks
there.
like solitary
You'd walk
confinement.
past that dead tree and never know he was in there.
Isn't that
So
something?
you can put up our artificial nesting cavities and they'll accept them.
Isn't that
And there's a shortage of cavities available because everybody wants to clean up
Yeah.
dead trees.
That's true.
They think they're ugly and they cut them down. So there's a lot of birds that depend on cavities for their home. Made, of course, by woodpeckers usually,
Yep.
but other things move into them, from bluebirds to chickadees to little downy woodpeckers to big owls, little owls.
You know what
So-
you were saying about the asymmetrical eyes,
But you're-
how they can't, how some of them can't see side to side. That's why so many of them get hit by trucks when they're going
Yes.
down for prey.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
pick up peripheral vision at
It's
all.
so sad.
Their eyes are symmetrical, but it's their ears are
The ears are asymmetric,
but
right.
their eyes don't move in the socket.
Yeah.
So they compensate for that by rotating their head 270 degrees.
Wow.
They have 14 vertebrae in their neck. We only have 7. So they're able to swivel their head. I tell the kids it's like going from a 12 on a clock down to the 6 and up to the 9. Then they go back to the 12 position. Then they can go this way 3/4 of the way. But you can't talk about clocks like that anymore. Kids only
No.
know digital anymore. They don't understand what a clock is.
It's true.
Anyway, we can demonstrate it even with a puppet we have, or the great horn will do it when I walk behind her. She'll just swivel that head.
Yeah.
And it's done silently. Owls have silent flight. They can go right over
Isn't
your
that
head.
something?
You
And you
may
don't hear
feel them, but you won't hear them.
Wow.
Their wings are totally silent. They have specialized fringes
Look
on
at
the
that.
leading edges that silence. It turns the turbulence into lots of little turbulences, so it doesn't make a whooshing noise. But a hawk or other birds, when they fly,
You
an
can hear
eagle,
it.
they make a lot of wing noise. But getting back to her eyes, she has
Yes.
upper and lower eyelids,
Yes.
so she can blink. But she has a third eyelid that goes sideways across her eye. It's called a nictitating membrane.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch, it's a bluish, like a bluish
Yes.
color, and it slides sideways right
Yeah.
across her eye.
Wow.
And she can see through it. So it protects her eye from dust, dirt, wind. You know, if she's going to kill a mouse, she doesn't want her eyes scratched, so she'll pull that across. We have remnants of nictitating membranes in the very corners of our eyes, but we don't need them anymore. So, and the facial disc, the circle of feathers,
Beautiful.
actually collects sound waves. It's like a satellite dish that
like
funnels, it catches the sound. She has little muscles attached to all the feathers,
Look at that.
and she can cup it like this. She can cup those forward and catch sound waves and funnel them into the ear openings.
Wow.
And she lets me show this incredible opening behind.
For the
Oh
ear.
my gosh.
It's unbelievable. It's huge. Owl's ears are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
You can
Yes,
see
We
that.
probably
yes.
should be quiet.
And they're
Oh my
they're just
goodness.
very large.
And it's so unprotected, really. There's just
there's just
feathers there. I
feathers
mean,
over 'em.
wow.
We have an outer ear to catch
Yes.
sound, but they don't have that outer ear, so their feathers do that.
She didn't mind that
So,
either.
do they ever have to trim the beak, or does
yes,
it? Okay.
we have to cope them with
I
a
was gonna
Dremel.
say, yeah.
Their beaks overgrow.
Yeah.
This eagle is scheduled this week for
Oh,
a
he is?
coping.
Okay.
All his nails, his talons, and his beak, because in the wild they can self-cope, and they rub them on rocks, branches.
Right.
Even though we put all that in their cages, it's not nature.
Yeah, right.
They have to pick and choose, and We do have 2 eagles here. We've never had to cope. I love them. They do it themselves somehow. Other ones are horrible. And once you start it, you have to keep, it's so invasive to them and so hard on them, the stress. But so the silent flight,
that.
there's just so many adaptations. Owls to me are just incredibly.
I'm reading a book right now called What an Owl Knows, and it's fascinating. So it talks about all the different varieties of owls.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who knew there were that many?
I know, there's a ton. And Ohio just has 8 that are
Oh, is that
considered
right?
year-round resident. I mean, they're here.
I love that little screech owl.
2
Look at
of
his
them,
little
3 of them
closed
only
eyes.
come in the winter months. The snowy owl and the short and long-eared owl. The rest are year-round residents, but they're still considered native to Ohio. The snowy owls, of course, are up in the Arctic tundra, but they visit.
Yes,
you know.
yeah, every once in a while you hear they're up by Lake Erie.
Yeah. Now,
look
did
at
you
the little
notice our little
screech owl.
camouflage guy over here?
I love when they close their eyes like that. Like, yeah.
I love to ask the kids, how many owls are up here?
Oh.
And, you know, they go to count them, but nobody sees this
That's
little
right,
guy.
nobody sees the screech
Because he
owl.
blends in with the tree. And this is a full-grown adult.
Oh,
this
I
is
love
not
them.
a baby.
I used to take care of them.
A crow.
And you walk into the enclosure and they're like,
What are you doing?
This isn't a baby. I don't need this big giant glove,
No, you-
but my little glove's not out
look
here.
how cute.
So
Those
sweet.
talons go right through you, though, let me tell
Oh
you.
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, really?
But,
yeah,
I mean, they're
sharp.
like worse
You don't have to worry about
than-
the beak, it's the tail.
They're worse than hypodermic needles.
Look at that.
Look
These
at that
little
face.
feathers that stand up
He's mad.
He's
are
mad.
not ears.
Oh,
They're called ear tufts.
Oh.
They're nothing to do with hearing. They break up their outline so they look like a jagged, broken branch on a tree.
Oh,
And they lean a little bit and they just look like a branch.
the camouflage.
They can pull in their feathers and make themselves tall and skinny, and then they lean, and you'd swear they were, if you had binoculars, you go, is that an owl or a branch? You know,
Do they
if-
nest in trees also?
Yeah, they nest in cavities.
In cavities,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the eastern
I bet
screech
you
owl.
can't
They
even
call them
see
the
them.
10-inch owl with the 10-foot attitude.
Oh, is that right?
Because they can be pretty sassy. Unbelievable eating machines.
Oh,
I don't want her.
Oh.
She's
Oh.
not used to this great big glove.
yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
they're
she
so
just
adorable.
got her talons all
Oh, yeah.
poked. But this little, like I said, this is a full-grown adult.
So they have attitude.
Oh yeah, big time. This one will dive bomb you and hit you in the head.
Oh.
But an eagle won't. You could climb a tree. The state sends climbers up an eagle tree
Yeah.
where the nest is. They put the eagle babies in burlap bags, lower them, draw blood, put patagial wing tags on them or band their legs, put them back in the bag, send them up on a rope, put them back in the nest, and the eagle does nothing. She goes up, and both of them, and they just circle and
Oh, my
soar.
gosh.
And they don't call out,
so
they don't
weird.
dive bomb you. But you do this to a blue jay or a
Yeah.
screech owl,
Or-
they'll hit you in the
Blue
right
jays
in
are
the head.
mean.
A blue jay especially
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
is aggressive.
Or him?
Excuse me?
What
What
happened?
happened to her?
Oh, she got hit by a pickup, hit the windshield and went up over the, actually ended up in the bed of the
In
pickup.
the bed. Oh, head
And
trauma?
Sometimes, yeah, but she broke a wing. Sometimes they're in the grill of cars.
Oh.
We had a red-tailed hawk.
Yeah.
Head first in the air horn on a semi. Head
Oh,
first.
my gosh.
He just went right into the air horn. And he survived, and we were able to release him. But once a bird's wing breaks, their bones are hollow. And because their bones are hollow, they shatter. They don't crack and mend back together like a mammal bone. So you end up with part of the bone missing, and say it's a humerus in the left wing, and it knits back together, but it's going to be shorter than the right wing
Oh, right.
because parts are
Yeah.
shattered and missing. So then they can't fly with wings like that. One has to be, they have
Wow.
to be the same.
If they get hit by a car or truck and they lose an eye, but the wings are okay, can they be released back
Sometimes
with one eye?
there are some successful one-eyed birds. Ultimately, it usually leads to their death because they're so limited anyway,
Yeah,
and they don't
yeah.
see danger coming. They don't.
It's like another accident waiting to
Wow.
happen.
Exactly, and plus their depth perception for
Yeah.
being accurate.
Wondered about that.
Even though their hearing takes over more than their sight,
Yeah.
they do lose depth perception.
Who's that?
So, like we have the kids look at the hawk,
Yeah.
and
That eagle's
the
a
hawk,
grab. Pay
see,
attention.
owls have monocular, I
he's
mean,
talking to
sorry,
Joanne.
binocular vision like humans.
The hawk
They're
does?
next to each other, but hawks' eyes are on the sides of their head.
Yes.
So they can see a scene over here at the same time they can see a scene over here. And there's just a
Wow.
little bit of about 30 degrees where they have
Crossover?
binocular vision.
Yeah.
So we say, well, if he sees a healthy rabbit running lickety-split out of this eye, and over here he sees a squirrel falling over, dragging itself across, you know, the field.
Yeah.
Which one's he going to go after, the healthy rabbit or the sick squirrel?
The sick squirrel.
And everybody thinks, oh, the healthy rabbit, you know, who wants a sick squirrel? But the hawk doesn't want to waste energy.
Right.
Right.
He might miss.
It's
He might
easier.
miss a meal trying to get the rabbit who
That's true.
gets away. He stops the squirrel from spreading its disease by
Yeah.
eliminating it.
Oh, that's true. The weak.
Yeah, and hopefully it's a
Smart.
disease that doesn't go from bird to mammal. Most mammal diseases like squirrel pox
Yeah.
isn't going to give a bird squirrel
Okay,
pox.
true.
So they can eat
never
things
thought
that
about that.
have other diseases. Yeah, and she's young. She's new at being a education bird, but she's good on the glove. It's just that she's a beautiful bird.
Beautiful.
And she also, we think she was hit by a car. She was on the side of the road.
How do you find out male or female?
In birds of prey, including eagles, the female's much larger.
Oh, okay.
So you almost have to go by their weight, or you have to do a blood test.
Oh, is that
Yep,
right?
you can't sex them any other way. You have to do a blood test or dissect them, and they'd have to be a necropsy, you know.
She's beautiful.
So, isn't she gorgeous? And I love the red tail.
Look at that.
They don't get the red tail till they're 2 years old. So the first year the tail's banded. The third year their eyes turn dark brown. So we know she's at least 3.
Okay.
But if her eyes were gray yellow like,
Yes, yellow.
she'd only be 2 but had a red tail. So you can only age them up to 3. Then after that you can't, unless they're wearing a federal band. Like that eagle's banded.
Yeah.
We know that she was banded in 2002. And we know where her nest was, who banded her, so we can age her right away. They band them when they're too young to fly yet in the nest, and then the band doesn't ever hurt them. They wear it the rest of their life. That eagle's 22 years old now.
Just
She's
love
been here
those.
18 years.
I know. I remember seeing. Oh, look how beautiful.
And she's got an enlarged heart,
Oh.
and she's on heart medication
Is
the
she
rest of her life.
Pymabendin?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe that's what they got her on. I'm
Pymabendin.
pretty sure
Her
that's what.
markings are
She's
just
beautiful.
something.
I always say that the barn owls are the color of a toasted marshmallow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at all
gorgeous.
those colors, just like, but they
Just
have a monkey face look, a heart-shaped
Yes.
facial disc,
Yes.
instead of round or
Such
you
a
know
soft
like other
face.
owls. It's heart-shaped,
It is.
and
Hi.
these
You're beautiful.
whiskers here.
Yeah.
These are for sensing and vibrate. They pick up minute little vibrations. It's incredible.
Beautiful.
So yeah, we have 3 of these.
Oh my gosh.
And
And that's a barn
barn.
as opposed to bard.
And
There's
these
our
were
troublemaker.
endangered up until just recently.
Oh, I'm so
They're
sorry to
just
hear
now off the endangered species list in Ohio, but there are very few, very
Wow.
few of them out there.
Beautiful.
Just gorgeous.
Habitat
Even
loss.
the underside.
I know,
One-
look, the
One
pattern.
barn owl pair raising young
Mm-hmm.
can remove 3,000 mice from a farm.
Oh, I'm
you need
in.
that.
I'm in.
A few acres
Oh my goodness.
in 1 year.
Is that their mostly diet? Small rodents?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost
Mammals,
completely.
yeah.
These guys.
Yeah.
Screech owls eat lots of insects
Yeah.
and beetles and little snakes and
Oh, good.
all kinds of things. But these guys
They're
are
mice.
primarily voles, shrews.
Yeah, we have
mice.
those.
Yeah.
And they
Just
like to
gorgeous.
nest inside barns, thus the name barn owl. They put a hole in a barn wall, a certain size, entrance hole, in a big rectangular box inside the barn. And farmers know how beneficial and valuable they are. So that the bird flies in that hole, lays her eggs in there, raises her young, and some of them have 6 to 9 young or more. When I was a kid, they were in our hayloft.
Yeah.
And we probably shouldn't have. We did illegal things. We played with them.
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah,
we'd watch
as
mom
kids.
come back in,
Yeah.
they'd all hiss at us and rock back and forth.
Yeah.
But they're so protected now. We have to let people know how we have to really not bother wildlife. but
Right.
Let it be wild.
Let it be
you know,
wild
Yeah.
let
and
it-
respect it.
Yes.
Not want children to, can I pet it? No, this
Oh,
is a
I
wild
know.
animal.
Everybody wants to pet
Yes.
these guys because it's just a human
Yes.
Right.
overwhelming
Yes.
response. But we tell them we're a threat to them.
Oh, yeah.
They
Absolutely.
even teach us at our conferences, our smiles
We're
look
not
like
smiling.
bared teeth. You know, like a predator burying their teeth at. We're smiling and looking at them, and we have this big face, big eyes, and
Hello.
you're okay, babe.
It's okay,
You're
sweetheart.
okay. Yeah, you're pretty
Now,
girl.
she's been here 16 years?
18.
18. So how
Wow.
old is she? Do you know?
Well, we think she was a hatchier bird.
Okay,
so
so
we think
she-
she was born that summer.
And what's their lifespan usually?
in
the wild?
In the wild, you're
Not
not going to
much.
believe it. 2 to 4 years.
Oh.
In captivity, 30.
Now, no
Wow.
wonder she has heart disease because most
Yep.
of them don't
Well, they
live
don't
long
live that
enough
long.
to
Yeah.
have
it,
heart
yeah.
disease.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our birds are geriatric now.
Yeah, that's true.
Our one eagle was 33. They can live to 50 plus years in captivity, but in the wild they'd never get
No,
that old,
never.
ever. They have too much to contend with.
Yeah.
You know, in the food chain.
It's a hard life.
Yeah, it is.
She's
I don't know
beautiful.
how anything makes it.
Blue Buffalo Natural Veterinary Diets offer a natural alternative in nutritional therapy. With their in-house research and development team with over 300 years experience in well pet and veterinary therapeutic diets, more than 600 scientific publications, and more than 50 U.S. patents. Blue Buffalo Natural Veterinary Diets.
When you do let them go,
Do I have to
give them
touch
a
'em?
healthy, give them a healthy toss, just up in the air. Now you can do this 2 ways. I always have people go as close to the body as you can and hold them like that.
Okay.
Yeah, as close to the body, not way up here.
Okay.
And you'll give them a good hard,
and we'll do
toss.
it all at once.
I didn't
Yeah.
know I had to touch it.
And it gives them a draft.
You don't want to get under the
Get like here.
gutter, right?
Yep,
dude?
perfect.
No, I don't want to do
Look at his little
Gutter
legs.
dip.
Don't
You don't wanna
like
do
it. All right, let's get
Jackie, come on, you know you
Just
want to
two
do it.
fingers right there.
Oh, Alice,
that's
it's
not true.
tagged.
I've been doing this for
Oh,
30
cool.
years.
Look, Duke,
right there,
it's tagged.
Right above there.
Oh
there.
my gosh.
30 years
Janet.
I've been doing this.
Okay, we have
Get
to
out
do
from
1,
the
2, 3, be free.
Go out in the middle. Well, wherever they say it's best, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Be free.
Oh my gosh.
Off to
Have a nice
Mexico. They'll nectar for a while on their way all the way down.
Wow.
They cannot breed. They're in a sexual diapause right now, and so they're going to make it all the way to
Wow.
Mexico, hopefully.
And then it'll report back to Mona if
their
they're found.
grandchildren will
The
see next
grandchildren
May.
will come back
Well,
to
no,
Mona.
she has those little things that they were found in Mexico.
Okay, now you want to go inside?
Yeah, we're in awe of what we've seen today of all of her wildlife rescue, from fox to kestrels
To owls,
to
herons.
red tail, and there's a rescue coming in as we speak.
The flying squirrel.
And we're going now to see the flying squirrels.
We've got.
Oh my.
Look at the snowy owl.
There's salamanders over here.
Oh
and,
my God. Is the snake put away?
Snakes.
The snake is in its house? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Are you sure?
She's sure.
Yeah, he's put away. He had his escape once today. For
Oh my goodness.
I just love he's in a sock.
He
He lives in a
sock.
footy?
This is his little
in
safety
a footy.
security.
Oh my gosh.
His security thing. But the tail's incredible. It's flat as a feather.
Yep.
It's a rudder for steering and balance.
Well, hello, friend. Where are
Coming
you?
out or what? He
Oh, I
usually
hear him. Do you hear him?
Oh, hello.
Hi, little man. Now, will he just stick to you, Mona? Will he just stick to you and crawl up?
Yeah, but sometimes he jumps off,
Oh,
and
okay, yeah, we
I don't
don't
want to
jump
chase
onto
him
Janet
down.
next. Could be-
No, I'll have a heart attack.
The patagium stretches from the sides to their wrists and ankles and forms like a little parachute, and it spreads out really far. I mean, it's
Look at
unbelievable.
that.
The
Look at the
tail,
tail, how flat it is.
is a rudder for steering and balance, but it's also a brake. He puts it up at the last minute before landing on a tree for resistance against the wind, and it slows him down.
So it's not prehensile?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't
grip.
hang on to anything. The eyes are very large because he's nocturnal. And boy, do they bite when they want to bite.
Oh,
it goes
is that
deep,
right?
really deep and right through you. They have the longest teeth. They're killing them with
Flying
kindness by giving them shelled peanuts, and they break open the nuts for them, but they need to gnaw
They need
daily.
to gnaw.
And that's a trademark right there
Look
of
at
a
that.
flying squirrel. They leave
Good to know.
they leave a beveled edge. No
Okay.
other
Interesting.
squirrel gnawing on a nut leaves
Look at that beveled edge right there.
Yeah, it's sloped.
Look at that.
And a
Like a
fox,
heart.
Yeah, a fox or a gray squirrel will pulverize the whole outer shell, but a flying squirrel's teeth are so little, he has to make that neat little hole. But
So
we
does he
make
get
sure
in that
every
little
day he
sock
gets-
by himself, or do
Yeah,
you-
he goes in there. He
Okay,
loves
here
it.
he's going back in his
It's-
house. Look at that.
It's usually, well, he does it when it's in the bottom of his cage.
Oh, okay.
He's been all over in here, like up on the shelves, and then he
Oh my
launches off and lands on you.
Oh,
And
Janet, you would have loved that.
No, I'm
every
good.
now and then he goes in that hollow dead tree there. Here, you can watch him.
But will he come out for food if he's in his sock?
Oh yeah, he comes out for at night.
Oh, Mona!
At night you cannot keep him.
He jumped on her.
At night you cannot.
Look at him. Oh my God.
He's out all over the place.
His sock is
He's
under
like
that
a
house.
trickster.
If you come out here at night, he's like a rubber band in here, and
Like a rubber band.
there's 5 of them in here, and they're all over too at night.
my goodness.
And they're sleeping right now.
So they're nocturnal, that's right.
Okay, how do people find out about Back to the Wild?
Well, we've been here for 35 years, so now it's kind of like known. But we are getting animals from 2 and 3 hours away.
Yes.
There's just no place available. They either say we're full, we can't take anymore, or centers have shut down due to, there's no funding for these centers. You're 100% non-funded. Not even, no tax money, no government help at all. But we are licensed and permitted by the government to be allowed to do this. But they call fire departments, they call police departments, they call park districts. All those places refer them to us.
Right.
And they
Interesting.
have our literature and our cards, and they're used to being directed. There's just no place to go. Nobody can take a wild animal, not even a vet,
Right.
unless you
Unless
take
you're
it through
licensed.
a rehab.
Right, that's true.
So how many?
Like the public can't walk in and have you work on a
No,
ball
it's
or
illegal
something.
for me to do that.
Right.
So just to guesstimate, like how many animals come in a year?
We get about 2,500 to 3,000.
Whoa.
And it
Okay.
would be illegal for me to practice veterinary medicine.
Right.
because I'm a rehabilitator. I'm not
Not-
a veterinarian.
right,
So we
right.
need veterinarians to work with us
Yeah.
desperately. But again, the public can't go to a vet and say, I found this
No.
injured bird.
Right.
Can you
No.
help it? But
Wow.
through the rehab. But we have to learn a lot about medicine at conferences, but we can't
Treat.
administer some. We'd like to get trained right now in
Right.
injectable euthanasia.
Right.
We need some staff trained for that.
Wow.
We need a new walk-in freezer. Our food bill is running well over $85,000 a year just for rodents.
And it's all private donations.
Yes, 100%. I mean, we get community foundations
Right.
will help with things like a handicap restroom or a handicap
sure.
walkway. It has to benefit the residents of the county.
Right.
We
Oh.
can't use it for food or staff or utilities.
Right.
Maybe we need a new roof on the barn or something where the animals are. They might, we might be able to get grant funding through that, but any nickel you don't end
That's
up
right.
using has to go back to the grant.
Right.
That's right.
It's very
That's right.
specific.
Well, thank you.
But we have
This is
wonderful
really.
food.
I love that you're educating
Something.
the young to respect wildlife. A school group just left before we arrived.
Yep, I
And
think you
that's
passed the bus.
excellent.
Oh, they passed the bus coming in, yeah. It's my heart, and
Yeah.
I love teaching the kids. They inspire me. I could write books and books on experiences I've had over the years with kids, but now they're coming here with their children and said, I was here.
that's great.
I was here when I was in preschool.
I know.
Yeah.
And
And
he's a
they
grown
remember
dad
it.
now with children.
Yes.
Yeah, and he goes, now I want my kids to come. So, yes, I got old, but it's really exciting and fun to I remember some of them because of things that happened and animals they brought. We've met some one of our astronauts has been here.
Cool.
Two
Who is
senators, Don Thomas.
Oh, yes, I have his book.
Yeah,
and he actually autographed it for
He
me.
gave us his mission patch that he wore.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes, his book about astronauts from Ohio.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's from Texas originally.
And
but-
then he lived
yeah.
in Brecksville.
Oh, really?
Yes, because
didn't
I
know
was
that.
at the KSC and I bought his book and I was walking out of the bookstore there and he said, "Oh, I see you bought my book." And we sat down and he autographed it for me. We talked for the longest time. His wife is a nurse. Then he was Grand Marshal of the Brecksville Parade for their centennial. So I had no idea you had a connection.
Yeah,
with
that's
Don
his picture
Thomas.
right down there by the
Yeah, he's
Oh,
right.
there
I
it
see
is.
that. Yeah.
And then we've had two senators and
Yes.
Marcy Kaptur, Congresswoman, have been
Marcy
here.
Kaptur, right.
She's a wonderful
Yes.
supporter. If she gets a congressional pay raise, she gives back to the wild a donation.
Yay.
Good. And we've just, had some celebrities and then
Yes.
Dick Goddard from
Of course,
Weather.
Dick, yes.
What a love
He's
he had for
wonderful.
animals, Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
He was a client of mine. He's also a jokester.
Oh no.
He had a fun sense of humor. When he was ready to leave, I said, my office staff, Jackie, would love to have a picture with you. And he said, "Oh, in the Federal Witness Protection Program." That mind was so quick.
He
So,
brought bobbleheads here of himself and auctioned them off at our open house.
Oh, that's cool.
And one went for $600.
There you go.
Speaking
Can't
of
say
which,
no.
when is the next open house? I know it's not yearly.
It'll be in July probably.
Next July.
Yes.
Oh,
next
we'll be
July,
here
but
for
we
that.
don't have a specific
Right.
date yet. There's something every weekend. It's very hard to. But
Yeah.
this weekend and next, we're releasing 2 more bald eagles.
Oh, great.
At events, and but
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mona.
We
It's
should-
such a pleasure to
Can
see
we
you.
get a picture of Mona with the staff, with the gals? Do you mind?
sure, no, I'd love it.
Thanks for tuning in today. We hope you learned some valuable information about making decisions about your pet's health.
And don't forget to follow us on social media and subscribe on podcasts because we love to have those likes. Thanks so much for listening.
That's actually really good. You could both go bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
How about woof woof?
This episode of Speaking of Pets podcast was sponsored by Blue Buffalo Veterinary Diets. Love them like family, feed them like family. Follow us on social at Speaking of Pets and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
The Speaking of Pets podcast is an SLA video production.